Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Hawk Talk. Austin, DeCouta, and Lincoln Revill here at White House Field, recapping the game between the Hyannis Harborhawks and the Harwich Mariners. Lincoln, rough loss tonight for Hyannis. Started off strong, took an early 2-0 lead, but ended up losing 5-2. What happened during this game, Lincoln, that led to the Hyannis loss?
Yeah, early in the game, the hits were going for us. Pitching was stellar. It was just an overall amazing effort up until that seventh inning, and then in the seventh inning, the Mariners just found a way to get on base every which way. Had a little bit of a struggle pitching, but really just they got the right hits at the right time, and we were able to score a lot of runs, and just we couldn't catch up.
Yeah, and Ryan Romano, one of the standout players tonight for the Harborhawks, made his first start of the season. What did you like from what you saw from Ryan Romano tonight?
Oh, he looks very promising. Just lots of discipline at the plate. Two very good hits. He had almost 3 for 3. He almost beat out a foot race, but just wasn't quick enough. So out of the first game, I think he's very promising. I'm very excited to see what he does for the rest of the season.
Another player who had a solid night tonight behind the plate was Caleb Pendleton, the catcher. Our Sideline Reporter Taylor Farmer caught up with Caleb after the game.
Taylor Farmer here with Caleb Pendleton. Caleb, a tough loss tonight, but you were very vocal behind the plate. How important is that for the team?
Yeah, for me, I just try to do the best I can leading the team, letting guys know where they need to go, and making sure that I can do the thinking for them so they don't do it themselves, so they kind of know steps ahead of what they have to do.
And you were solid behind the plate, being a good backstop, a few wild pitches. How important is that you are being a good backstop back there and they're not stealing those bases?
Just trying to help our pitchers out. We got ahead early and then we kind of fell behind, so just trying to help them out, do the best I can to try to keep runners from moving in extra bases and keeping them from advancing on dirt balls. So,
a rough night hitting for the team tonight. Now you're changing from the metal bats in college ball, coming here to the Cape Cod League and using the wooden bats. Do you think that has anything to do with it?
I think it does. I think there's a lot of pitches that guys get jammed on that are hit sometimes in college or hit off the end of the bat, and here they're kind of just broken bat outs. So I think it has a little bit of effect to it, but I think we're adjusting well, and further in the season we'll get better with it.
Right. Here at White House Field alongside Caleb Pendleton, I'm Taylor Farmer, Harborhawks Baseball Network.
Thank you, Taylor, for that great interview. And Lincoln, Caleb talked about how he's become kind of a defensive leader for this Harborhawk team behind the plate. What did you see from Caleb Pendleton tonight behind the plate?
Yeah, he's very vocal. Caleb just, anytime he saw something that needed to be addressed, he would walk out in front of the mound, let his infield know what needed to be done, what needed to happen, just was always aware of the situation. And not to mention that any ball in the dirt, for the most part, he was a stone wall back there. He let a couple get back, but, that'll happen with everybody at times. And just, he's been very solid for the Harborhawks so far, and he's just having a great season so far.
Absolutely. The Harborhawks will be off tomorrow and back in action Friday at home at McKeon Park. For Lincoln Revill, I'm Austin, DeCouta. Thank you for watching Hawk Talk, and have a great night.